Vinny and Alex.
Austin.
Welcome to space.
Thanks, great to be here.
Never been here before.
Welcome to Stellaris. No, we've never been to space ever in what we do here at Giant Bomb East, and so I felt like maybe we should I'd bring you some space.
Okay.
What space did you bring us today?
Today, I brought us Stellaris, the latest in space from Paradox Development Studios, Paradox Interactive. I've been looking forward to this game for a long time.
You have been talking it up for months now.
I talked about it in the most recent Beastcasts, and I'm gonna just I'm gonna hop in real quick just to show you Stellaris at the broad level.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna go start a new game, and that'll maybe slow things down, and I'll be able to explain everything that's going on.
Okay.
Here's
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Things got weird.
We're tabbing out. We're tabbing out.
Things got weird. I tabbed
there
out.
we go.
All right, there we go. Here's my empire, and here's Stellaris. And right now, this is probably the most overwhelming thing you could ever look at.
The giant donut.
The giant space donut.
This is my family space quilt.
Yeah. There's a lot going on here. Here's my empire. I got people from from Rontis to Counter.
All my people.
All my people.
I got Rontis like wait.
Exactly.
Let me see some of your rowdy friends.
Sure. I have rowdy friends on planets like Rontis Prime. Here's like my governor, Yisa 2, and here are a bunch of weird space crabs.
They're just hanging.
They're all right. But before we, I kind of don't want to just throw us into the deep end here.
Too late.
Yeah, we're already here.
I think Alex just drowned. All I see is a hand above the water.
That's true. So I just want to show you this is how complex it can get. There's all these different nations, and I have different relationships with all of them, and these guys like me because we're both kind of shitty and evil, and then these guys don't like me because they're ancient and powerful and kind of think that I'm like an upstart tiny empire in comparison to them.
I don't know, man. You got some real estate over here.
I do, but they have way better technology. So this is what it can get to. But I'm going to back out, and we're going to make a new...
Not to desktop.
Not to desktop, just to...
We already did that.
And we're going to make a new empire.
Okay.
So you can see how this game kind of eases you into that complexity.
All right.
Which is one of the things I think it does well.
So this is a game by Paradox.
By Paradox, they make Crusader Kings 2, they make Europa Universalis, they make Hearts of Iron, they make lots of really complicated strategy games. They're the kind of genre, it tends to be called grand strategy.
Okay.
Because it's interested in... more than just a single battleground, more than just a single front of a war. It's interested in the inner workings of a diplomatic state.
We're not just talking about the battlefield. We're not talking about one battlefield, like a battlefield
like
one.
Battlefield 1.
Like
no.
one.
No one would ever just talk about one battlefield.
No, we're talking about
multiple battlefields and fronts.
And fronts.
and modern wars and advanced wars.
One of the things I really like about this game...
It's an infinite war.
This game there's lots of procedural generation, so there's almost as if there's infinite war in this game.
Almost. How much is this game?
$40 right now, I think, on Steam.
Okay.
It's not out until the 9th. I think that's correct.
Okay.
I think it's 40, and I think that's actually a pretty good price for this. One of the things that's weird about coming into this is that I've been playing Paradox games in their mid to late cycles, in that there's lots of expansions for Crusader Kings 2, there's lots of expansions for Europa Universalis. This is a new game.
You're here on the ground floor.
And it can feel a little bit thin here or there because of that, and because it's so focused, but I don't think that takes away too much.
Now, but that's thin compared to other grand
strategy
games
Not
versus your average.
Right. We just played Masters of Orion, which I think is an interesting game, and I think it has some really great presentation.
That's a game I used to wrap my head around.
Totally. This is a game that I think it does a lot of fresh new ideas.
All right, take me in.
Here are some
Ease
starter races. We could pick one of these and play as one of these cultures, one of these civilizations, but that's no fun. I think these guys are all right, the Skildari Confederacy, but they're not ours. So let's go in and create a new empire.
All right.
She looks like she doesn't want to go to math class.
She is like, I'll get her into something like...
Oh my God. Becky, seriously? You're not coming to my fucking party.
You're not coming. I'm all dressed up.
I'm all dressed up, and I have a fucking space party.
Can you believe that Mrs. Jameson gave me detention again?
It's Halibut. She is not into it. So there are a bunch of different species to choose from.
I can't believe I have to lead an entire species into the celestial infinite nothing. This is so bogus.
I got paired with a fungoid. Are you serious?
This dude is definitely her best friend. who she just complains to all the time.
You're just making like an MTV animated series at this point.
Basically,
Yeah.
Stellaris, the original animated TV show. So the appearances don't actually mean anything other than like,
that guy.
look at this guy.
This guy's psyched.
I really like these foxes who are like a little too noble for their own good.
I want to pet the fox.
I want to pet the fox too.
Don't pet me.
This is not what
I
I'm
am a
here
head of
for.
state, damn it. I demand respect.
These penguin
Oh,
dudes.
I am a penguin. I demand fish.
Oh
These
gosh.
fucking eyebrows.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some guidance here. I don't know. Okay, let's pick one of these. Mammalian.
Do you want
Wait, that's a bird, but a cyclops
It's like
bird.
a cyclops bird. That's right.
Oh wait, does he follow your mouse or that's just
No,
the
that's
thing?
just he's just doing.
Wait,
He's
some
just
animation.
sure about that?
he's also cleaning himself,
I think so,
apparently.
yeah.
All right.
Some of the motion that they go through is like real creepy.
That's
let me
too
tell
big.
you.
That's
How about
that's-
these space slugs? No? Or worms? It's like a space worm. That's like a Men in Black worm.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's like one of those guys that they were hanging out in the coffee room.
So let's pick one of these. Let's pick mammalian, reptilian, avian.
What's in the
What's wrong with the
fungoid?
molluscoid and the
Oh,
fungoids?
fungoids are pretty good.
Hey, I like a fungoid. What's in the bottom row there? Because that looks
This
like
is,
where it gets serious.
This is Elizabeth
This looks-
from
it's
Dark
Toad.
Souls.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's or Toad, right?
This toad on a real bad.
He's like
oh,
fucking-
this you should be this guy.
Okay, you wanna be
Because
this-
who wants to like?
I don't want to fuck with this guy.
No.
Who does?
He's actually a brilliant negotiator.
I believe you. So let's name our species here.
No.
No? We could just type something out too, but
Silimian.
These are pretty- oh, it's-
Sildaean.
Oh, this is the name of the race.
name of the race, not the name of the empire.
Let's keep going. Keep rolling.
Let's keep rolling it out.
Nah. We're getting there. Oh yeah, the whole
The
theory.
The whole theory and then
Yeah,
the
it's
whole
not bad.
Therian.
Can,
No?
can we be the?
Let's go a little
We
further.
do whatever we
All
want.
right,
Vinny.
keep going. I was gonna say we could do the whole theory Hogan's
Good.
No, the name of your leader would be Hogan.
Right.
of the whole
Speaker.
theory.
Yeah, you're the whole theory
Nice.
Hogan.
All right, keep
Agi
going.
Molochs,
Hazar.
Hazar, the Abaveni,
Nah. Yeah, the other Vinny.
the other Vinny.
Mesh
the
Ben.
Oh, Mesh Bens.
Mesh Ben.
Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Mesh Ben. That's
Yeah,
us.
but then nobody knows. Is it the Mesh Bens?
No, it is the
It
Mesh
is,
Ben.
the
I
Mesh
know, but
Bens.
it's like nobody really knows.
No one actually. I see. You want me to hit it again?
One more.
I'm all about the Mesh
Yeah,
Benjamins.
that's it.
Good
Yep,
job.
the
Vul-
Vooleans.
The Vooleans. And it's like, oh, what type of spaceship is it? Oh, it's a Vul spaceship.
Yeah, it's a Vul.
Adjective. So then we choose a name list.
Notice
of like,
there's no P in my
Vul.
Vul. Let's keep it that way.
keep it that
I'm just
way.
going to go on a limb and say this is too many syllables. There's just too many
Okay, well, let's
syllables
go to
happening
something.
here.
How about this? How about Shablegum Yule? No? These are the name lists.
And
so like things
shabba dabba doo to you too, man.
What? They go to the human names.
Yeah, human names like Carla Gonzalez.
Yeah, no, that's
We
definitely
should
a
go.
Carl
We should,
Higgins.
we should go human names.
Human, okay, do you want human 2 or human 1? The difference is like the fleet names here are a little more evocative. The Lancer Fleet, you know,
yeah.
planet names like New Jamestown.
I kinda like-
Whereas human 2, it's
Yeah,
like this
Strike
is like,
Force.
Yeah, Strike Force, whatever. Solaria, Saint Hossack.
Yeah.
All right, let's do that one. All right. So talk to me about what the Vul are like. This is a pretty simple trait system.
So-
There's not that many traits.
I think they are.
Just describe them for me without
They're
looking at the
extremely
list.
diplomatic.
Okay.
I think they are very good at negotiation, and they
Okay.
are very good at, intrigue and clandestine
Okay.
operations.
But they also are way into Batman movies. Is that
Which ones?
No, that
Which Batman
The
movies?
Dark Knight.
Oh, it's like the more recent, the Nolan.
Yeah,
Batman.
they're like some are into like the original, like the.
All right, so they're definitely natural sociologists.
I
Obviously.
think.
So they're
I
very-
think they are slow breeders because they gotta grow on those trees
Sure.
before they can reach
Good.
maturity.
Sure. Slow breeders is rough, but that'll be good, or will be great. And then we have 2 more traits we could pick, and we have 2 points worth. It means we could do.
How about they're also rapid breeders?
We can't do that. It's
Yeah,
off
that's
the
not how that works.
Grade off, yeah. Are they repugnant?
I think they're communal.
You think they're communal?
I think
okay,
they're
that's
communal.
good.
Yeah, is
Yeah.
there anything that's like, and they're also like just ridiculously charismatic?
Yeah, I think did you just see the word charismatic?
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Boom.
There
we go.
Got it. Perfect.
Like that is the George Clooney of fungus right there.
What's a female fungoid look like?
That's the same.
Okay.
Just happens to be female.
Yeah.
Clemence Pelletier,
Nope.
Vittoria Ricci,
You're getting there.
Oliva
Nope.
Ivanikov.
Alia Ivanikov,
Nope.
Bella
That's-
Stazzi,
No.
Oh man.
Aoi Sato,
Shivangi
Nambudiri.
Shuzu.
Yeah, Shuzu.
Yeah,
There we go.
Shuzu.
All right, what color here? Nice purples.
I do like a nice purple. I think the purple. I
This
think I like
one?
the purple.
Yeah, okay. Which clothes? This doesn't do anything with
Yeah,
this
they
species.
really, they
Nope.
don't. Fashion is
Nope.
not one of their traits.
All right, so where should we be? What sort of species? What
They
sort
didn't
of
have
planet?
different hairstyles?
They never
I
did
think
for these.
tropical for a fungus.
Yeah, that
right?
makes sense.
That makes sense.
This doesn't matter in some senses, in that like there's an even spread of these different types of worlds throughout the map, as far as I know, anyway. It's just
Right.
like hey, where do you like to live? And if you like to live in a tropical world, that means like continental worlds and deserts are both okay for you. They're not as good as tropical worlds, but do not go to an Arctic world or a tundra world. Those are bad for you.
See, if it were me, I would go Arctic, but I think for the sake of role playing here, I think tropical makes the most sense.
That's so sweaty and that's like a sweaty.
It's a fungus. It needs a jungle.
Forest, right?
Well, I mean, there's. I guess continental could work. But
Continental would be that. But look at all this nice greenery.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm tropical.
Okay.
So you can just name it whatever. There's also, if you're playing like humans and want to be in the Sol system,
Oh, you could
do
have
that.
Earth?
Yes, you could totally have
Sol
Earth.
system.
But I kind of like
Sol
Jabasa
system.
and Jib is the name of her home planet.
Yeah.
That's kind of good. What sort of?
Jeez.
What sort? This is just
Well, it's a
visual.
fungoid city, obviously.
So is it? You want this one?
No, we got to flip it on its head. It's an avian city. And,
That's
like,
cool.
and everybody's like, how do you get up there?
It's all free-floating
We
fungus.
slowly build our way up.
Yeah.
Each generation has tries to climb
on
up
top of
higher
the backs
on
of
top.
other fungoids.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, cool.
Well, that helps because now we're in the government and ethics page. This is it. We're getting in deep.
Oh man.
Focus over here, and this will be really simple.
All right. Got 3 ethic points.
You have 3 ethic points, and this is a wheel that's opposed. So there's militarist. Are we militarist or are we pacifist?
I mean, basically their ethos is like, what would Batman do?
what would Batman do?
Yeah. So they can fight, but they don't like to kill.
Right. So let's not fuck with militarist or pacifist. I don't think that either of those is really Batman.
No.
There's the xenophobe or xenophilic. So
I
like,
feel like Batman's a little xenophobic.
I
think so?
but I also think that as diplomats, I think that xenophilic makes more sense.
it's true. We do like people. I also really like that this changes what the backgrounds are. So like militarists have like
Yeah.
gated windows.
screens.
What's the pacifist one?
The pacifist one I think is just kind of like
Here's just a room.
clean room.
All right.
I like individualist, which is kind of
That's Batman.
it's especially Batman because it's very Ayn Randian. It's very like I'm a rich libertarian.
Yeah.
Didn't we make them communal though?
We did. That's true, but they can be kind of both, right?
Batman's always like, the one thing about Batman, he's always like, I made all this money.
I made it.
I made all this.
Because-
I was poor.
Right.
You know how poor I was?
I'll
Like,
give back
obviously.
myself.
I was like a millionaire when I started out, and like that's nothing. You know how much a Batmobile costs? Like I did this.
I did this on my own. So you can be either a regular thing, like a regular individualist, or a fanatic individualist, and that just increases the bonuses. So for instance, an individualist says like, oh, you're just gonna make more money because like there's less regulation, there's less taxes, I guess, but like really anti-slavery, but also there's a good chance that the people in your society will have wildly divergent views, which can lead to your downfall in interesting ways. So let's go individualist, and I think materialist, which is
None of this really fits with communal. I'm just throwing that out there.
we could be collectivist instead. Collectivism says that you use less food because you're rationing, and
Yeah.
also they don't want slavery so much because like, hey, it's for the greater good. It's not for what the individual.
Well, I think
writes.
I think we don't go fanatical collectivist.
Okay.
That's my feeling.
Okay, I think this is the torn. I'm torn here because Batman is definitely
He's
individualist.
definitely an individual.
I still don't know why we're talking about Batman.
That's one of their
Vinny
core
introduced
tenets.
one of their core tenets. Here's what happened.
It's in the
Alright.
canon.
They found some 1960s Batman like in space and thought that was like the way forward for themselves.
Look at that dude's outfit. If that doesn't scream Batman, then I don't even know what we're doing.
All right,
here.
so what if they like worship Batman?
They
What
do.
If, what if
He's
they
a-
are?
he's
Batman
God.
worshippers.
Yeah. What if they are fanatic
No study.
individuals?
Oh, you pick one of these?
No, you have points. You have
Okay.
3 points worth.
Yeah.
And so a fanatic costs 2 points, and
I
a regular
see,
costs
I
1.
see. Okay.
So I'm thinking spiritualist
Yes.
because they worship Batman.
Definitely.
Yes. I
And
think
fanatic individualist
Okay.
because they recognize that society is but a conventional fiction or convenient fiction, the byproduct of which of individuals working towards parallel, overlapping, and contradictory goals, as it should be.
you have an ethical divergence of 10%.
That's fine. That just means lots of people will disagree. That happens in Batman all the time.
All right.
Kick it.
And then we have to decide which of the available governmental forms there can be. So like that is determined based on your ethics. So like we can't have a military dictatorship that goes against what we believe, but we could have a theocratic republic or an indirect democracy like what we really have here
I think
in
an
the US.
indirect democracy
so
is our
too.
business.
What
here.
are those? That ballot. One of them points one way. One of them.
So
I
this
love
is
voting.
this is a direct democracy. We're
Okay.
like, oh no, I'm voting for everything that happens. Whereas this one is, I'm voting for representatives. It's indirect. I'm voting for someone else to go make the decision.
Right.
Make an arrow pointing down. Some of them are really cool. Like I actually really like that. Like divine mandate is a separate thing than a theocratic republic. A lot of these give different bonuses. So like if you're a despotic empire, then like you can build an oversized military station once per like emperor's lifetime. It's like, oh, this great emperor spent all of this money building a terrible military base.
So what bonuses do we get for our indirect?
Our leaders are a little bit better, and
Okay.
it costs less to recruit leaders, which is like big important people in our society.
Weird. Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
Leaders are better have somebody else from the proxy vote,
For the
huh?
proxy vote, because we're investing in creating a leader class. Versus
Sure.
over here, it's you actually get to control more planets before delegating. And
Okay.
everybody's voting, everyone's involved
Right.
everywhere. So like, oh yeah.
Rock the vote.
Exactly. All
right, let's do it.
So let's do that. What's our
Woof.
the Vul sovereign domains?
That's not bad.
The Vul interplanetary commonwealth.
These are all okay? No.
Confederacy,
No.
Commonwealth, Confederation, Accord.
Yeah, the Vul Accord.
Vul Accord I like.
Because that's what they all drive.
Good. Whoop. There we go.
Maybe the occasional civic as well.
Yeah. The civic duty.
It's not the Vul Civic Accord.
Yeah, civic accord.
There we go. I wish there was
Can we get a Corolla in
I
there
wish
as
there
well?
was a random button here because there's so much, and a lot of this is really cool.
Let's look
But
at the
like-
fungoid flags.
There aren't any straight up.
Oh.
There's zoological.
Yeah,
if
to
you
get a
want
nice
like
horse or something?
If you want like a nice.
Squid.
Oh, you know what we need is a bat.
Yeah, we do need a bat.
I'll look around real quick and see if there's.
This even
anything.
kind of sounds like the Batman soundtrack for a
It
second there.
does.
It's just
It
kind
really
of
did.
What? Yeah.
That's not really a bat. That's kind of a
No.
terrifying.
It's getting there.
These are wings. How about that? But I can't make that. How about that?
What's in the paradox bucket?
That's just the Paradox logo,
Oh.
which is this
What's
like.
in the pirate bucket?
That's gonna be like, piratey things, skulls and such.
Spades.
Yeah,
What's in the pointy bucket?
Oh, that's actually kind of a cool one. Lots of little pointy things.
Okay.
Like,
I guess at some
that
point
a
you're like,
lot.
I don't know, what do we call
What
this?
do we call this? Blocky, I guess? Let's get blocky ones. Yeah, blocky. That's blocky.
Okay.
This is maybe not blocky.
That's not blocky.
That's not
That
blocky.
looks like the
That should
beginning of
be in
Mass
That
Effect.
should be in round. This is a bug.
Oh, I see. These are actually round, though. I'm shocked that there's not just a bat.
I know, it's a real shame.
What are we going to do?
I
I think there was one that was kind of badish.
It was the one. It was those wings down there, right? Like
One of
those are-
these wings are kind of. And
I
then,
like
and then
those.
we'll do this, and then maybe do like
Yellow? Can you get like
Can
bright
we get yellow in the middle? No, I can't do bright yellow in the middle.
It's more of an orange.
That is more
anyway.
of an orange. That's all right.
Sure.
Let's do that.
Okay.
Then we pick starting weapons: missiles, projectiles, or energy weapons. All you need to know is like kind of a rock paper scissors situation,
Okay.
more or less. Not really, but more or less. Pick one. What do you like?
Energy weapon.
Okay.
I'm always down with energy weapons.
This one is more interesting.
Okay.
Warp travel, hyperspace travel, or wormhole travel. Warp travel is you go wherever you want. It's space. You go wherever
Okay.
you want. You just fly through space. But it goes a little slow.
Okay.
Hyperspace travel is really fast once you speed up your hyperspace, but you can only go on hyperspace lanes,
Okay.
which means that you're restricted in ways that maybe your opponents won't be.
Okay.
And wormhole travel lets you go really far, really fast, but you have to build wormhole stations to project sort of an area in which you can travel.
So is you limited in the early game?
You're limited in the early game, and it means that sometimes it's interesting. It's like you could have a wormhole that gets you deep into enemy territory, but if they
Yeah.
take out that station, you can't get near them at all.
So you got warp travel is a motorcycle.
Yes.
You can go anywhere.
Yes, totally. Good job.
Hyperspace is a railroad station, right?
Sure.
You can only travel on the rails.
Yes.
And then wormhole travel is wormhole travel because you're going through fucking wormhole
Wormholes, right.
portals.
It's like a cannon that shoots people out into the world.
Okay, but another cannon has to catch them, right?
Well, no, another cannon doesn't have to catch them.
Oh, so if
Yeah, you just build the cannon, point, and shoot. But if they take out the cannon, you can't go anywhere.
let's do that.
Okay,
You want a cannon? Are you an advanced player?
that's what Batman would
Are
have.
you an advanced
he'd
player?
be like, people would go, oh, we're safe, and they're like, oh no, Batman's here.
Yeah, Batman, where'd he come from?
A wormhole.
The Batman, the fungoid.
And then let's pick what our ships look like. By default, there's the fungoid ships, obviously.
That's
pretty
the most
bad.
Batman.
That's a pretty fucking
The
Batman
avian's
ship.
the only other one that looks
Yeah.
kind of close, but I think
Yeah.
that's good.
Okay.
That definitely looks like a bad, like
Saving.
mid-90s version of the Batboat.
Yep. All right. So then, same thing as in a lot of other games. You go like, oh, how big do you want the thing to be? Let's do a medium, and
Sure.
then elliptical, spiral, ring. What shape do you want our
I
galaxy
know you're
to be?
down with the
I
spirals.
love a spiral.
Let's
arm.
do it.
Let's
Love
do
a good
it.
spiral.
I love a good spiral arm.
Jeez.
You could do a lot. Like, listen, you could do 1,000 with 39 different.
Well, not
AI.
40.
Not
'cause that's
40.
Are you the 40th?
Well, you're the 40th.
I see.
Yeah. So let's do this. And then advanced AI starts as like a couple people are just ahead of you.
Sure, that's how it is.
Yeah, that's how it is. Normal, allowed FT. You could also just say like, no, everybody has to use hyperdrive.
I see. That's like where the technology in
Right.
this world
Right.
is.
Everybody just uses that.
any.
Which I love that option is there because
Yeah.
again, I really do like hyperdrives as like it's like my favorite one here because it presents a real like geography to the world.
Sounds a little more logistical.
Yeah.
All right.
Trucking lanes. What's up?
In the aeons since the first primitive wool communities took shape in the dense jungles of Jibasa, our civilization has spread and prospered. Again,
great.
lots of text,
Yeah.
but like, hey, we figured it out. We figured out subspace
we were
wormholes.
driven forward by steady scientific progress.
A prototype synthetic intelligence.
So this character is pretty good at tutorializing you. I might leave it on just so you can see it.
Is it the same for every?
Yeah, it's because it's all procedurally generated or randomly generated, or you've created the different races, right?
Right.
So it's not like Master of Orion where there's an individual tutorial.
But oddly enough, this one reminds me of the one that we got.
It totally does. So I'm going to leave this on just so that you can kind of see.
Very Spark.
Guilty Spark, yeah. So the first thing that this robot is telling us is like, hey, you should like look around your home base, and they're not wrong. Like this is our home planet, and let's just zoom out.
Our home system.
Yeah,
And this is your home
the
system.
galaxy.
Oh,
we don't
nuts.
know anything about the rest of the galaxy. We know a couple things. Like we know that this is the Yathmore Shroud. We
Everybody
know that this
knows
is
that.
Oracle's Grave Nebula.
Nobody goes there.
Don't go to Oracle's
There's like a
Grave.
good 7
But these are all things
there.
that basically have been observed from a distance but
Exactly.
have not been explored.
Totally.
So this is a spiral arm galaxy, not
Yes.
just a cloud with a thing in the middle.
Totally. It's hard to see it here.
But there are spirals.
Unless maybe we did 4 arms. So they're busy arms. And if I had hyperspace lanes on, it would be way more easy to see.
Okay.
Because like certain times like this will connect an arm to another arm, stuff like that. But let's zoom in, and the first thing you always want to do is like, here is our Kirk. This is
Yeah.
Let me zoom in on this ship actually. Let me go to it.
It's
This is
Datan.
Datan, who is our scientist. Scientists are kind of the heroes of this game.
Those are dope looking
These
ships.
are
Pretty
pretty
cool
good
looking
looking
ship. It
ships,
looks
right?
much better now than it did. I was a little worried.
Like I love the color schemes of
Me
all this
too.
shit.
This is all really good.
An artificial heart.
Yeah, and Datan is adaptable, which means that they level up quickly. That's like their special thing. And the way you do this is just you right-click on a thing that you haven't surveyed already, hit either survey for the one thing, or I just survey system. All right, so now I'm going to unpause the game.
Okay,
Datan-
before you unpause
Okay,
it.
I'm still
Well,
paused.
it's fine. It doesn't matter.
It's fine.
This is not necessarily a turn-based game.
No, in fact, it isn't. It's a real-time game that's pausable. So like unpause, and now I'm going at normal
And
speed.
everybody, other AI is moving. Everybody's doing it.
Everything is moving now that I'm moving. And you can turn up that speed really fast,
The vast distances
or
that separate
slow it down.
star systems. Our scientists have developed wormhole technology.
Thanks, buddy.
Stations equipped with wormhole generators can tunnel through subspace, creating temporary gateways to
It's what I told you guys. So, the good thing about that is that means we should build one. Oh, no, I think we started with one. Yeah, we start with one of these. One.
So you'd have to go to
wormhole
there
station.
to launch yourself at the
I
next
think
thing.
you can do it anywhere within that range,
Okay.
basically. It's again, I can go anywhere in here, which actually only means I don't think I can reach this. I don't know if this is
That's
just
just on the
outside.
outside.
So it means I'm gonna have to go here and build another wormhole
Okay.
generator. So you know what? I'm gonna send my construction ship here right now, so that can happen. And then the other thing we have to start doing is research.
technology screen is where
So-
will be directed.
Other 4X games have big tech trees. This game has a tech tree sort of, but what it really has is decks of cards. And every time you finish a research, you draw 3 cards from the deck that are potential things you can research.
I gotcha.
And then the other ones get shuffled back in.
Are they any sequential like
There is a degree of
prerequisites?
yes, there are
So there's certain
prereqs.
texts that won't
Totally.
come up
I'm not
in
gonna,
draws.
I'm not gonna get an end game. So in my main save right now, these things, this like research cost
Yeah.
is up to like 18,000. You know, like
Okay.
really long-term projects.
But there are things you have to establish before you
early
can
on,
get some of those
right.
to draw.
Like before
Got
you
it.
get Physics Lab 3, you need Physics Lab 1
Right.
and 2. I actually like the system a lot because society doesn't develop. It isn't necessarily the case that society developed in this one linear way. Like anthropologists will show you that people in different cultures actually study things in different orders. You know,
And it's one thing when you're looking at the Civ level of like you're all on the same planet, you're all encountering each other, and so a lot of technologies start to cross over. When you're talking like celestial distances, species that have no interaction with each other.
space fungi may not have done things in the same order
Right,
as
exactly.
space humans. So let's pick one from each of these really quick. This can be again pretty quick. I'm gonna do the survey speed. You know what? I'm gonna do solar I'm gonna do survey speed.
Okay.
Okay.
That's pretty useful.
Surveys.
Surveys are good.
Yeah, Bat Lab. That's what that says.
It says Biolab,
Bat
but
lab.
sure. Biolab is like, we'll be able to get better research of biology and stuff like that. So again, it's physics, society, and engineering.
Do you not want that
researches.
colony ship, though?
I think I want the colony ship,
Yeah.
for
Okay.
sure. And also unlocks an edict, and I'll get into those in a second. And then here, I'll do a mining network. It's good to do mining early. You want minerals. You need
want
minerals.
stuff.
So I'll go over those actually really quick while
Stuff's happening.
While stuff is happening, because I can just do that. It's okay. There are 3 main resources. There's energy credits, which is like money and also energy. You know, in the future, everything
Right,
is
future money.
Totally. Yep, got it.
Gold press platinum.
Right. Minerals, which is stuff that you need. You need minerals to build stuff.
Okay.
Build buildings on planets, and I'll show you that in a second, to build ships. Whereas energy is largely about maintenance. The stuff that you have costs energy to maintain. So if you have a big fleet, it's going to cost you a ton of energy.
Basically your space bucks, and then
Right.
your building materials.
Right, and then
your
influence, which is like your political power.
Capital.
Exactly. So, for instance, I could put in a society. I could spend influence to increase my society research, but that's going to cost 1 influence every month forever, as long as I have that edict in place. Other things will require like a bunch of influence, like 150 influence right away.
Right.
So yeah,
So what are the win
going.
conditions here?
there's a victory condition page. 1 second. Right now, it's just domination and conquest. It's either beat everybody or own 40% of colonizable planets.
Oh, wow.
It's a long game.
Okay.
And things change over the course of the game in terms of like what's your focus, I guess. The construction ship is there in this other place. So I'm gonna go here and build a wormhole station, which costs 75 minerals. That's okay.
And you can see your distances on your wormholes if you zoom out.
Yeah. So right now it's just anywhere in this. Red,
Is it
I
within
think.
that, or because you have
Oh, you
a
know what?
bigger
You're right.
circle
It is
there.
within that. So I'm not gonna build this one here.
Cancel, belay that order,
Hold
Captain.
on. You know what? You go back home. Good call. And actually, what I want you to do is come here and start building mining stations and stuff. Good.
Where's Dante?
Who is it? That was our leader, right?
Yeah.
Government. Datan. Here we go. Datan.
that's
Shuzu.
Shuzu.
That's Shuzu. Datan was our.
That's your science dude. That's the
Yeah,
guy
Datan
going
is our
around
science
looking at
dude.
stuff.
But let's take a peek really quick at Shuzu, who is a champion of the people, like Batman,
Yeah, of course.
and rich, like Batman, an investor. Clearly,
It's all come together for us here.
Yes.
He was the most Batman.
I'm sorry I ever doubted our Batman culture.
See, it's all. I appreciate that.
We have noticed habitable planets are divided
I'm gonna
into
let him
a
talk.
number of surface tiles. Tiles can generate resources. This is our home world.
All right.
And here we see
I stopped letting him talk because I wanted to show the thing he was talking about. So, this is what our planet looks like. It's kind of a fucking mess right now.
It
What
seems
is
like a
that?
lot of things.
Why-
a lot of things.
is it
I'm
a
gonna
mess?
pause actually. So, because, all right, so here is our home base. Right here is a planetary administration.
That guy's name is not Pop Details, right?
No, this is a population unit, a pop.
Okay, can I just call him
You just
Pop?
call him Pop. That's Pop.
Old pop details.
Old Pop details here.
Governor, administrator.
And the way this game works in the surface stuff is that you have population units that go and work for you at different tiles on your planets. So this one is working at the kind of capital, the planetary administration, where he's making minerals and food.
Okay.
This one is working at a power plant that's producing 7 total energy credits. There's nothing on this tile at all. There are also all of these things that are called tile blockers, which cost money and resources
to
clear
unlock.
and
Got it.
time. This is time. 1 second.
Okay, this makes sense.
But the question is, what would be the merit in getting rid of those?
Because then you could use,
Yeah.
each tile
Okay.
also has the potential to just automatically have something. So this tile is better than this tile. This tile is just tropical terrain. This tile has some minerals built in on it.
Okay.
So I'd like to put a person there to get that mineral.
So if you bulldoze this industrial wasteland here,
right,
you would
yes.
get science if you built something on it.
Correct,
Okay.
exactly.
So it's kind of like if you're looking at Civ, it's the tiles around your city that have the grapes.
That's
and stuff
exactly
on
it.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit different.
Yeah.
One of the cool things is like I can clear all this right away. I can clear sprawling slums and industrial wasteland.
It's going to cost you.
But throughout the game, you'll move to new planets where it's like, oh, this is like a weird living forest. What do we? I don't know how to do anything with this. Someone research this, please. Please, there's volcanoes. What are we supposed to do?
Live, damn it.
Exactly. So I'm gonna keep moving here. Where's my construction ship? You can queue things up, which is really useful, and you can also do this other thing that I love, which is from this level, I can just go here and be like, just build all the mining stations. Just
Okay.
everything that's there, build it. I'm gonna start speeding things up. That
I
way
have
we
a
can get
feeling
through.
this game is really satisfying once you start
Man.
uncovering the map.
Just wait, because
Like-
the science stuff.
Surveyed worlds sometimes possess
Yep.
unique properties that make them
Can you settle on any world, or are there
Not by
conditions?
default.
Okay.
society.
So we'll be able to settle on tropical worlds. We know how to do
Automatically.
that. You have to learn how to do the other ones.
To, like, terraforming and
it's
stuff?
not going to be as good as your home world.
The new mining station is operational.
Thanks, bud. Again, I really like. All right,
Anomaly.
I'm gonna
No
pause.
house is ever as good as the house you grew up in.
Titan found something.
Old the tan.
During the survey of our home system, we found something on Caricia
On,
that did not
Saint Snatchbull, Knatchbull.
Knatchbull, that did not match our earlier observations made from our homeworld. So research it. And this is just a tutorial one. It's not going to actually give us anything cool.
Oh God, it's a nothingness. It's just nothing. It's a void. It's an absence of something.
We shouldn't be in space.
I looked back and it stared back at me.
Guys, my dead wife just showed up on the ship. I don't know what's happening.
We found a natural formation, stunning in its geometrical perfection. This is surely a divine sign. It's just a big bat symbol.
Oh right, because you're also very religious.
Right, so yeah, we should actually check really quick. We are, let's see what it should say it somewhere.
The Empire screen.
Maybe it doesn't say it for us, but when you meet new cultures, they'll have like different names, like ruthless capitalists or hegemonic imperialists or whatever.
I see, like descriptive terms. for
Yes,
them?
exactly. It was like, okay, I get what these are really quick.
Also the names of their various rap crews.
Yes, exactly. All right, so let's send
Data
this fun fool out here. Actually, let's just do the science ship. And you can create shortcuts and stuff too. Obviously, like here, 2 right now is our military fleet, 3 is our science fleet.
But you're just sending somebody out
I'm just gonna send them out. Let's
into the nothing.
Well, this isn't really
survey?
that far from your nothing.
I mean,
gonna-
you just left your planet. We just left Vool.
Right, we did. Well, you know.
But this is all within observable space.
This is the other one. You're right. You have to go back home before you leave on the wormholes.
Is there a benefit to using worm? I guess you can go anywhere.
You can go again. Like the thing that fucked me up. I went to war with a wormhole species in my main game. And I was like, oh, they're at my capital.
I see.
They didn't have to work their way
Yeah,
through.
right.
They
They
were
can
like
jump, leapfrog
Right.
stuff.
They won this one war, or this one battle, and like immediately built a wormhole station in my
Yeah,
lines, and
okay.
that's really cool.
So yeah, go send out your
I'll go this
pioneers,
way.
your
Actually,
explorers.
let's actually go to the one that's nearby. I would also build a new science ship, and maybe work on my spaceport a
The
little bit.
Spaceport tab is where we view orbiting fleets,
Anything to build here?
build
No.
new ships, and upgrade the station itself.
Corvette. Or no, not a Corvette. That's a military vessel. Science. Senator class. And I'll get into the what do you call it stuff too. Shipbuilding.
Stations are used to extract the minerals.
That's not.
And now, is that you expanding like influence?
Yes, over time you'll just get more and more influence.
But you haven't colonized.
Nothing yet.
So do you, if you have units in another solar system, do you have
Influence
Yeah.
there. You need to build something there.
something, a flag? You need to put your
yeah, so
foot
you can
down,
build like
your fungal
frontier
foot,
frontier outposts.
Okay.
And those cost influence.
until somebody
Comes
knocks
and
you
knocks
out.
it out, right.
Okay.
Quite clearly we found something out of the ordinary. Okay.
Composition, history.
Oh, okay, so that was just, we looked at the planet and it's more than just whatever it was. Where was it? It was Grect 2?
Yeah, I think
So it has an asteroid belt there that gives it extra minerals for some reason. I don't, that's weird.
Exploit.
Yeah, exactly, that's the whole thing. Oh,
Uh-oh.
the Versatile, that's the name of this ship, found alien life.
We shall call them the Robins.
Are they like, just regular alien life? Oh yeah, it's just these dangerous wildlife. Good, thanks. I don't need any of these.
So what'd you do?
tutorial
Did you
things.
tame them?
No,
Ride
no.
them or something?
That's a whole thing. That's a
thing you got to learn how to
Ooh,
do.
the priesthood, negative reaction, favorable reaction to the fact that there are dumb organisms out there. Proof that the Voolians are the lords of all within creation.
We knew this already.
Yeah, we did know this.
System survey complete.
All right, keep it moving. I think I've already queued it up, haven't I? Maybe I haven't. I fucked it up. Okay. Oop, just you, not okay. Come on. There we go.
Could you fly there on your own without the wormhole, or would it just take
No,
forever?
you just couldn't do it.
just
This is
couldn't do
how
it.
we do faster than light travel.
Okay.
This is a very big distance.
So you
know?
just wouldn't have the gas.
Exactly. Make sure that they're at home, and then.
So what would you do if you had to warp
Yes.
drive? You would just have to
I would
watch your
just
ships go.
Yes.
Okay.
And it's pretty fast. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Titan leveled up. Leveling helps you with anomalies. So see, here for instance, there's signs of activity by an ancient precursor civilization on this habitable world. There's a chance that I'll fail this.
But it's
Wait.
not a very high chance.
Wait, is he on? Does that mean he's at the dumb animal world?
No, this is a different world. This is
Wait, these habitable worlds are.
But this would be like this is a currently uninhabited world that maybe had a precursor civilization.
exactly, and
I
it's
see.
habitable, but not by me. It's
see.
it's a 20% habitable rating, all said, or for me because I'm from a tropical planet.
And you're gonna send him down.
I'm going to send him down to research,
But not to have,
You know,
not to colonize.
when Kirk goes down, it's just
Yeah.
like, oh, I don't want to live here, but like I
Yeah.
want to check out.
That's what I do.
That's what I'm gonna-
It'd be
that's
a
what
really
I do.
boring
if there
episode
aren't
of
sexy
this.
space ladies on this planet, I'm definitely not going to live here.
Brand new science ship, but no scientist has been assigned to command it. My programming insists that I should point out the benefits of adding an organic scientist component to the
I like that he doesn't actually believe that, or this robot doesn't actually believe that. Just
I
like,
don't know what you dumbasses would even do with an organic
That's a
scientist, but
Warhammer?
what the
That's
hell?
the generated name for this science ship is the Warhammer.
This is a great civilization you've made.
Yeah, they know.
lets us hire, dismiss.
So let's spend a little bit of our influence to recruit a new scientist.
Okay.
Careful means that there's a less chance that the
Nope.
anomalies will fail.
Irving Perry.
Neither of these are actually super good. This is the only one that's like really good for out there in the world. These are good for like at-home scientists,
Sure.
scientists who want to
I
research
guess-
biology.
I'm gonna be a little careful.
So
Might
it's
as
going
well.
to be Anso Nashe,
Anat
not
Sawan
Finn Nichols,
Dashe
not Irving Perry.
Guanya.
Right. And then so yeah, let's assign that leader. There we go. And then
To the Warhammer.
To the Warhammer. You got it. And let me mark this as Control 5. And now I'll start sending that one out up here. And
You just
then
name
again,
all your ships that until you get to Warhammer
40K.
40,000.
Yep, good. Keep on surveying.
I guess if you have 40,000 ships in this game, that's probably pretty solid, right?
That's a pretty solid build, yeah. And again, going full speed, and I'll watch. I'll zoom in on. Ooh, the Voltown Star Assembly. Covered artifacts from an ancient civilization. I haven't seen this before, which is nice. Like that's one of the things I like about Paradox games. Is like, oh, there's events and things and interesting pros in these games.
But this is some precursor race.
Yeah, I guess.
Is this what Dantown found?
They were worm-like annelids, roughly 3 to 4 meters in length, that communicated with each other through the vibrations carried along their segmented bodies.
Oh, okay, so it's Tremors.
It's tremors.
Interesting.
And so now I have this precursors event, and
So you'd want to find the artifacts.
yeah, somewhere throughout this galaxy are going to be artifacts.
Wait, the worms made it all around.
They are a precursor race.
But 12 million years ago.
right,
so
12 million years ago.
Yeah.
One
they
of the
may
things,
have moved on.
right. Intelligent life taunts with pointed absence, reads a popular Newsnet post on Jabasa. There's some humor in the fact that the lower forms of alien life are now a matter of public record. Oh, right. I wonder if other people didn't know about alien life. It was just like ruling class people who knew previously. They were keeping that shit a secret. Not anymore.
Just like in real life.
Right. Just
Yeah.
like in real life.
With the lizard people that are currently
I understand.
Yes.
No, I gotcha. Don't get
I'm
me
talking
wrong.
about lizards in government, damn it.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad someone is talking about
Yeah,
it.
someone has to.
Finally.
Finally, yeah.
Keep on doing this.
Yeah.
The stream suddenly cuts out and goes to static.
Design
So the thing I'll say about this, just observing from this point on, is that this all seems like a lot to balance, but not so overwhelming
Totally.
that I can't understand what's happening.
And it stays like that basically. There's a presence of a foreign alien-made object on one of the many frozen mountaintops. I'll research that. And the other thing I'm going to take a look at here really quick while this is going on is this ship designer, which is it's early to do this maybe because
we have discovered
oh shit
spacefaring alien entities
oh shit
Whoa.
may not be intelligent.
The Siri fish?
Face it, probably are. Their
Sir-
true nature will remain a mystery
Huh.
to us until we complete.
Okay, 1 second. There's I think 2 different things just happened.
There
here.
are, yeah.
Okay, so
We have established communications with alien.
what a time to be alive.
Yeah.
What a time to be a fungoid.
What
I
a
mean,
time
really.
to be. All right, so
Let's start with this one.
over here,
Enigmatic
enigmatic
spacefarers.
spacefarers. These are alien ships humming through the ether have reached Jibasa, in many ways ending the first chapter of the Book of the Vulcific Accords. That's just the news got home, I think. This one, let's go here. Okay. Oh, it's other fungoid people here on Capived,
Yeah.
and I think they are the medieval age. Oh no, they're in the Renaissance. They're in their Renaissance.
Oh, it's adorable.
It's adorable. They have some crude gunpowder-based stuff. We could build an observation
Wipe 'em
post
out.
here to study. Well, we could do a lot.
I think that's the right move. Is observe,
System
but not interfere.
Is that what you want to do?
That's again, we're diplomats. We're not there. we wait until the right opportune time to interfere so that we may become their gods.
That literally is an option.
I believe you. I believe that is the thing we can
Really
do.
nice. It's too expensive to build a frontier. Oh, it's not within our borders. Once we get our borders out there,
Okay.
we can do that.
You belong to us now.
We could uplift them. We could say like, hey, we'll help you get in space.
After they worship us.
Yes.
For a while.
Then we'll bring them
And
up
then
a
we'll bring
little.
them up.
Tithe for a
Yeah.
bit, and then we'll give you
Yes.
some spaceships.
Officer Datan has found that there's some sort of weird box, a five-sided perforated, elongated metal box. And so this is the thing that happens sometimes where it's just like, hey, you found a thing.
Malodorous.
And then you found the thing, you can keep on researching it with...
This is how the Horus Heresy started.
This is it.
I don't want to tell you how to do your job here,
but-
Emperor Shuzu.
But
You need to kill
I need to kill
Dan.
Datan.
Titan, yeah.
Some of our
Can you explode his ship?
No.
project complete.
It's a document. Okay.
He's finding too much. He's learning too much.
Aromatic box. It seems to be a collection of fairly short narratives.
Because there's a box of fucking Batman comics. He knows that. He knows the truth.
I think it's comics based in smell.
They were really bad in the 60s.
Here's what the Riddler smells like.
Scratch and
Yeah.
sniff.
Okay, well, we got a bunch of research, and Datan got a bunch of experience. Good.
Too powerful.
Awesome.
Too powerful.
Keep on researching, Datan.
Get them
One's
borders
already
out
done.
there.
Yep. So the borders will only increase when I start building stuff. And maybe God damn it, you know what it is? I'm
the
on
Windows,
I'm on a
yeah.
Mac keyboard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That was on purpose.
Okay.
So here we go. There's a tropical world here.
Awesome.
System survey.
The second our
Complete.
colony ship is ready, we'll send one out there.
And just start making more little fungus colonies?
Exactly. So we're at 3 months remaining on that. That'll be no big deal. Let's we could get blue lasers, or we could get shields.
Shields are good.
have
One thing
red
I've learned
lasers
from
right
these.
now.
One thing I've learned from these games is that shields are good.
Shields are good. Let's get some deflectors going, and then let's
But blue
get...
lasers are blue,
It's true.
and they could. G.I. Joe, you always use.
You always use blue.
That's true.
That's true. And let's start doing... we're already doing shields, so let's not do armor. Let's do improved spaceport.
Like it. I like it.
And then let's just get through these next 2 months, and we'll get to finally colonize something in
Something up in-
Musicon. Oh shit. Okay.
Rimrock.
Yeah. The Rimrock system.
Beta aliens. So let's see what we got here. Oh boy.
Oh, they're mad.
Yeah, crystal
Oh,
ships.
it's the crystalline entity.
It's the
Holy
crystalline
shit.
entity. So again, this is a special project. And when you get these special projects, what you're basically doing is like, hey, listen, Runelaway, I don't want to tell you how to do your job. I get it that you're trying to get these colony
I'm a
ships
month
ready.
away.
But listen, we found the crystalline entity.
They're canceling the project.
Canceling the project.
We're a month away.
All right. You know what, for you, I'll let you
Renella
Runelaway, yeah. You go ahead and finish your project, and then you can research. There we go.
Okay. I just needed to wait 5 seconds.
Right.
Benefit us. New research assignments.
Yeah, I got it. What do I want to do next? I could unlock propaganda broadcasts.
Now this is
That adds your influence.
This is all in favor of this encounter.
No, this is just the next
Okay.
thing I'll do after that encounter.
I
Border range plus 20% is kind of nice.
That's a good thing.
But Frontier Clinic is what I only just got in my current game, and I wish I'd gotten way earlier because it just makes
do it.
Get
everything
it.
better. So let's do that, and then yeah, let's get that. Let's take a look at these beta aliens. Takes 180 days of study, but that'll blow by.
That seems worth it.
And it's time to build a colony ship.
Nice.
What about the crystalline?
We're researching them right now.
Oh, you
Watching from a distance.
okay?
Watch them from a distance. Oh shit, can I not? Oh, we need way more
Minerals?
minerals. Yeah, it'll get there. 13 per month.
Oh, yeah.
We'll get there. We need 350.
Speed it up, rabbit. Oh, you are
I'm
fast.
at cheetah speed
Yeah.
right now, man. My construction ship, is this in? No, damn it. Oh, but I can do more sciencey stuff. Oh, you know what? No, I'm not going to build anything right now because I need all my minerals. What's this science ship doing? Where is it? Oh, it's back home.
Gotta send it somewhere.
Go survey that. And oh, is this within our range? Yeah, just within our range. There we go. And then what's this one doing? That one and that one, and then that one. Boom.
All right. Make the bat symbol with your warp. Like just go out to
would
the
be the
side
best.
and back down and back up.
That's how you get the good stuff. That's the That's what you need.
Project complete.
All right.
Okay.
Crystalline entities. The reports of a strange free-floating crystalline object observed in certain systems have been investigated. The ship-sized objects and their slightly smaller but equally crystal-like satellites at first appear inert, but sudden shifts in their orientation relative to our ships and new energy signatures emerging from within indicate that they are reacting to our presence. Do we want to keep studying them, or do we want to just fuck them up? I think we want to keep studying. We're Batman. We're investigators.
Yeah.
We're the universe's greatest detectives. You keep.
Gotta know.
You've also planted a bomb on their ship.
Another different alien just showed up.
What a time to be alive.
What a time. Let's see what. Oh, they just jumped into our fucking home base.
They're like, "What's up?"
What do we got? Oh, these are like space jellyfish.
Oh, wow. Oh, that we don't like that.
That's encountered Farpoint.
Yes. Oh, and they're gone. Can you imagine if some space jellyfish just showed up?
And
And they were just like,
So,
"Oh,
like,
nope. These things look fucked. We're out of
we
here."
are out of here. Goodbye.
I feel like there's probably been at least thousands of alien species that have done something similar from a distance.
Totally. Go survey stuff. I see what's
God, they're
happening.
still burning fossil fuels. Fuck those people.
All right. This is one of my favorite things about doing an indirect democracy instead of the terrible megacorp that I'm running in my main game. There are elections in this game.
Who's running?
We got Rin Murakami.
I told you, man. I told you he was
Tan
getting
is
too
running.
fucking powerful.
The Tan is running.
The
All
Tan's
right.
running on that science platform.
So Shuzu is obviously very good.
yeah.
He's been there.
4 stars.
Yeah.
but the like
Now, here's the thing. Shuzu's running on a very particular mandate. In democracies, this is really cool because this isn't true for all the different cultural types. In democracies, every candidate has the bonus traits that they'll give, and they also make a mandate that people have to vote for. And if you run on that mandate, then you're expected to deliver on it.
So it's like your platform.
Right, and if you deliver on your platform, you get a big influence bonus. And if you fail to deliver on your platform, there's a good chance you'll get replaced in the next election cycle.
So what's over to the right, the like dice roll?
That is the current vote share.
Oh, Shuzu,
Yeah.
she's not doing well.
Well, to be fair,
This is
she's
not a great
running on the
platform.
slaver platform.
How did that happen?
I don't know.
we're gonna build a big, beautiful space wall. It's gonna be huge.
Huge.
Oh no, it's Shuzu. Where
I'm
did
disappointed. So
We're so disappointed.
Where was Shuzu radicalized? That's what I want
that's
to
what
know.
I want to know. What happened there?
What happened?
I actually love a lot of these people are champions of the people. Well, again, they're all superheroes. I think these are all our superheroes. This one's charismatic. That's Renalaway. That's one of our scientists.
Oh, yeah.
Datan, and then I bet you Rin is also a scientist of some sort.
I think Datan's. We gotta put the support behind Datan. What
So-
are you in this sense?
I could do nothing and just let it go.
Okay.
Or I could put my influence behind.
What is your?
Okay.
Austin.
That's me. It's
As
Austin's.
God,
Right.
this is where the divine mandate goes.
I think that I'm like the collective spirit of our people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe.
The will.
Yeah. And in this case, I think I'm gonna support Datan here. And
I
then-
think you're right, because Datan 1 has been doing a great job
doing
of
a
getting
great
out
job.
there, doing some good stuff.
Discovered aliens. Let's be clear.
But he also discovered the box.
Yeah,
That's true.
What was in the box?
I think it was fart stories. Renee.
yeah, it was Smelly Batman.
was
But so
Smelly
the
Batman.
thing is here, I love Shuzu. Great work so far.
whoa.
But the slaver man, whoa,
A lot just happened.
Appear to have mastered
Oh, goodness.
the fight, just as we have.
Okay. We found that lady's best friend.
Yep. Hey guys.
All right, so let's take things. We have some anomalies. Let's take these guys first. The Urgerlock Forerunners.
And this is what they're saying
Oh
to you?
shit!
They're more advanced.
Another child. Know that we are the Urgerlock Forerunners, the chosen people of the galaxy. Respect our holy places, and we may refrain from annihilating
But
you.
we don't necessarily we're not speaking on the same religion here.
No, I
like
have
we're
doubts
spiritual,
about
they're
that.
spiritual.
And they might like that a little bit. Like they'll
Yeah.
like us more than people who are like just materialists,
I
like
see.
just all science, everything.
You think?
Yeah, there'll
Okay.
be a little bit of a bonus for that.
Really?
Yeah,
like,
totally.
You've got.
You
some
at least have some
spiritual-
spirit in you.
Okay.
We can have a
Even though it's
conversation.
wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
At least you believe in something.
Okay.
You believe in Batman, we believe in Superman.
Oh
Let's
no.
call the whole thing off.
Oh no.
So what's the deal with your guys' God? You what do you worship?
Oh, I see you found the smelly books.
Oh yeah, we put those there.
Yeah. Oh,
We got rid of-
your interpretation's real weird. Yeah.
So the thing about these guys is
We communicate with
this is what's called a fallen empire, which is one of my favorite things about this game. The reason they are called like the Forerunners is pretend that this was pretend another game of Stellaris happened.
Yeah.
And it ended. This is like another player faction from Stellaris from a previous game that did really well, and so they have an overwhelming power over us. They're way better at us than everything, but they're a stagnant ascendancy, which means they'll never grow.
They're late game.
They're where they are.
They're late game, and this is it. This is what they'll be forever, which is cool. You know what? I'll send an embassy there.
Oh, cool.
Thanks. Yeah, we'll hang out. Yeah, see, look, they like us. We're wise spiritualists, and we're charismatic.
What's that camera thing over there? Like
This is like zoom to their home
I see.
base, which is the celestial throne.
That's cool. Well, because you're
It's
not
'cause
in
I'm
there.
You haven't been in there, you haven't seen it
there.
yet.
Yeah.
Their star is cool.
Their star is cool, and so this.
So what's this overlap here?
This
purple overlap?
That's their red.
Oh,
That's
is
their
it
empire.
colored that way because this is as far into their territory as you have explored?
If I explored the rest of this whole thing would be
Okay,
purple.
got
Or if
it.
we traded maps, it would
Got
be
it.
purple. That's their color, I guess.
Yeah.
That's like their primary color. So my ship is leaving here because it's in their space.
Right.
And I don't have. Open
got
borders.
booted.
Exactly.
All right, now
Void
tell me
clouds.
about
What's
Void
going on with
Clouds.
these damn void clouds?
A cloud, reads the odd report, collated from multiple sources, like a cloud of luminous star stuff billowing in the dark. Yeah, it's a void cloud. We get it.
you got
like-
to do it in that Sagan voice.
Yeah,
though,
it's
like,
his
You're right.
fungus
like a
Carl
cloud
Sagan.
of luminous star stuff
job.
billowing in the dark.
Good job.
Void cloud.
Do we want to? Let's consult the divine here.
Updated.
We got a lot going on.
Dude, this is a hectic early game.
Titan,
Way to go.
Yeah, good job.
congratulations, you did it, buddy. I always knew that you could do it. And you know what? Here, I'll give.
They'll bring that slave platform back
no, I
in
won't.
the midterms.
I was
but
gonna give Shuzu the planetary governorship of our home base. Of
Shuzu's
Jabasa?
humiliated and
Listen, we're gonna build a colony ship. I think we have enough now. And once that colony ship is done, I'll put Shuzu up here on this other planet.
Shuzu's going to retire and
I
just
think
like
you
make
should
terrible
isolate.
paintings.
Yes, you should isolate. Shuzu.
Exactly. Listen, you got to go learn some things.
Yes.
We'll see where you are in 4 more years. You know, maybe things can change.
Go develop some mobile games.
And we need a new scientist.
Yes.
Because Titan leveled up here. You know, got
and
a
is
new
now
thing.
in government office.
Exactly. None of these are really great for this, but what do you think, Finn? Finn's only 39, young, adventurous.
Do we know how old a fungus lives to? A fungoid?
We don't.
Okay.
I think
45.
80s, 90s.
Okay, Finn's our new scientist.
Yeah, let's assign it. There we go. There you go, Finn. Saw you in that movie. That was pretty good.
Finn the Shroom Man.
Yes.
So you have a colony ship, right?
It's building as we speak.
Oh, it's still going.
I just started it.
Oh,
so
sorry. So the research
300
is
more
what you were
days.
doing
Yes,
last night.
yeah. Yep, no access, ruler elected.
How could you make the building of it go faster?
I could, of that specific ship type, I don't think there's a way to, but what I could do down the road is upgrade my spaceport.
Okay.
I think upgrading spaceports might just make everything faster there. I'm actually not sure. But eventually you can build modules. Ooh.
It just keeps popping off.
This is we're going in super speed.
Oh, right, yes.
Biosphere is, yep, not unique. We know that. Yep, let's keep on. No, yeah, keep on
Situation
doing that.
Hey,
updated.
do we ever wind up getting research on those quote-unquote dumb animals on that planet?
They're just dumb animals.
Okay,
For
we're
now.
not doing
We
anything?
haven't, we haven't tried to have it or inhabit that
There,
planet
yeah,
yet.
they'll pop up now in this chain. At some point, we'll learn how to deal with them.
Okay.
We'll learn how to get rid of them from a tile, basically. You know, deal with them.
Deal with it.
Is it only eradicate? Like, is there no way to domesticate?
So I did recently get
Updated.
another weird alien species. Let's see if
we're
this
running
is-
out. We're running out of Greek letters to
Yes.
assign.
Oh, these are like real ships.
Oh, boy. Who's in there?
What do you think these
Those
are?
are like space condos.
These are Zeta aliens. Let's definitely fast track that. That's more important to me than whatever else we're doing.
Hey, you guys like eating animals? Well, we got a sick buffet on one of our planets.
Space station and
Oh, jeez.
that
vessel.
ship.
I mean, that thing looks like something that's made for war.
Yeah.
That thing looks like a gun in Halo.
But it's over this like nothing planet.
Construction complete.
All right, so that means our
Colony ship.
is ready. Let's take a peek at it.
Oh, yeah.
What's it called? It's called the Valorous.
That's a good name.
Yeah. All right, let's send it.
This is cool.
It's a cool game.
I am starting to lose track of things a little bit
Totally.
here, and because there's so many different planets and star systems and researches and stuff.
What I
but-
will say, one of the things I really like is you will only ever be directly controlling 5 planets.
Okay.
There's
What happens beyond that?
you sector things off, which I
Right.
talked about in the Beastcast this
Yes.
week. And when you do that, you just say, like, hey, you focus on energy. You focus on military stuff. Go do
Okay.
that. I don't want to deal with it. I want to deal with the big picture stuff. And that works really well, which is nice.
So you're gonna go inhabit that first inhabitable planet that you found?
In fact, there's tropical worlds kind of everywhere.
I like that one up in the northeast there, though.
Yeah, me too.
Northeast corridor.
It seems like nice and kind of far away. All right.
That's the. Okay.
Oh,
Greetings from the Durin Galactic Nation. We are a peaceful nation justly ruled by our beloved king
Zidlaxi I.
Whatever grievances might arise between our people in the future, we hope to. Yeah, okay, dialogue. Yeah,
That's but that's a little kind of negative Nancy there. Like whatever stuff we know is gonna go wrong.
listen. May the spirits bring you to your goals, Vinny. I feel like that's a secret insult in our culture. Listen, Vinny.
May you live in
Yeah.
interesting times.
Yeah, maybe even in exactly. Let's actually take a peek. So they are peaceful traders. It's actually really good to be next to these guys.
Okay, and they can't lie on this stuff.
No, like what they are is what they are.
right.
In fact, this has been a thing I've gone back and forth on with these games for a long time, is that like in Crusader Kings 2, you could have like a person on your council, like your spy master, and it's like, what's he thinking of me? -100. That guy's gonna fucking kill me.
Right.
Like this is like, he's gonna Game of Thrones me
Right.
tomorrow.
He's also not a very good spy.
Right. But that same transparency is here.
But their opinion of you is terrible.
It's -27's all right.
Okay.
I've had a -11,000 or 1,100 once.
That's pretty bad.
It was really bad. It'll get better by two yearly. They don't love us because we're spiritual and they are materialist, fanatic
yeah,
materialists.
fanatic.
Hence the whole
which
trader
is-
thing.
Right, exactly.
But they're peaceful.
But they're peaceful, which helps a lot.
Yeah.
Although it hurts, we must grow up and put aside our outdated notions of morality. There is no divine spark granting special value to a living mind. They're wrong, and that divine spark is Batman. We know that. I'm going to establish an embassy there.
Really?
Yep. Look, early on in the game, like I just want to be friends with everybody.
Okay.
I just don't want to go to war.
You don't want to go to war until you have to.
Do you want to trade with them, see if they got anything good?
Yeah, you know what? I will do that. That way I can just show that off too. As you see, they will reject an alliance right now.
not there yet.
They will really reject vassalization. They don't want to be our vassals.
And they don't want you as their
no,
vassals
why
either.
would they? You know. But yeah, let's offer a trade deal. A lot of stuff you can
got
trade.
that sick colony ship full of fungoids.
Just send them right over there.
Just what do you guys want?
Let's
You guys
do,
like salads?
Star charts? How's that sound?
We got sky salads for days out here on this planet.
And hey, what if we got some extra minerals too? How's that? Oh, they don't want to trade minerals.
Okay. But star charts.
Money? They'll give us money. How much
They'll
money will
just
they
give
us?
you money? Are they loaning you money?
No, we're trading.
What else are you going to get though besides star charts?
That money. This 71 energy.
So wait, they're going to give you money and their
and
star
their star
charts.
charts for our star charts.
That doesn't seem like a great deal for them. Maybe they're not very
So,
good traders.
They are not. They in fact have a 100% trade thing, which
So they'll
means
just take anything.
They count things as equally as possible. They want to make equal trades. Whereas there are other cultures like, no, you have to give us more.
So your star charts just might be better than theirs.
That is almost certainly because we've met these folks. I
Yeah.
bet they haven't. So give it a few seconds and that'll come through, and you'll see our maps update. Probably. Maybe they haven't found anything yet.
I'll email it to you for sure.
Yeah, you'll get it. Don't worry
I'll
about
for
it.
sure.
Yep, definitely.
Definitely. I sent it. Did you not get it?
I don't think they did.
Check your Facebook other folder.
Yeah, maybe
Good.
with the spam.
them to become self-sufficient.
So we did it. We colonized this moon. I just realized it's the moon next to the place where there
Yeah.
are people in like the Middle Ages.
Right.
Start throwing rocks at them.
But you still haven't met them, right?
No, and in fact, the colonization actually takes a little long. So not long, but a few months.
Hey, new neighbors are moving in.
Hostile.
And
They want to use the driveway.
They want to use the driveway. Tell them to move their car. What's that?
God, another weird space thing. God,
Wait, you found another?
there's a lot of these.
Ah, we're clam people.
Oh, it's Tin Man.
That does kind of look like a big.
Gonna make all the Star Trek living fucking being in space references I can today.
They definitely are pulling from that specific history. I'll say.
We're the clam people. We're here to party.
What are you doing? Go build the thing I told you to build. Do it. Build the observation post. One thing you have to do sometimes is like, just don't worry if a weird alien bug shows up. Just go build it. I promise you'll be safe. And see,
I don't think you can make that promise.
well, you know,
It's time to exploit. We're in the exploiting.
you're exactly right.
Oh, now we're getting into the John Carpenter soundtrack.
Oh yeah, there's a little Carpenter in here. There's a little there's some Vangelist
Oh,
style
yeah.
stuff
Oh,
happening
yeah.
in here sometimes, which you know I'm into.
Oh, I'm down with Evangelist.
Let's.
Hostile fleet.
What is this the place where there are the weird? What is that even?
That's just that's.
I don't know what that was.
Pure light.
Search complete.
I don't know what that was.
It was something.
All right, we got our shields, and I can show that off now. And let's do energy. So the last thing I really want to show off here is the shipbuilder. I hate shipbuilders. I like these games a lot. I hate shipbuilders. This one's all right.
Okay.
It's a real simple system based around power. So, so let's take a look at like our military ship really quick. Corvette. Here's the Lancer Corvette.
Can you spin around in there?
Yeah, I can.
There you go.
Good,
Cool,
good.
Little
pretty
Death
good.
Corvette.
The way this works is there are kind of slots. In this case, it has 3 small weapon slots. It has 5 small utility slots.
Okay.
What you want to do is make sure that this number is 0 or higher, this power number, because that's how much power it costs to run. So if I toss a deflector on, it goes down to 2. If I toss a
Gotcha.
second deflector on, it
You're
goes down to
negative.
-2, but I could add another fission reactor
And that's as much space as you have.
on this
For this design.
Now, the thing that's neat is all of these designs have different cores, and the bigger ships have multiple core sections. So like the front of my ship could have a hangar bay, not this ship, but like a cruiser or something. I could make a hangar like a carrier with like fighters in it.
Okay.
Or like in this one, I could do like, okay, this isn't not a lot of weapons, but a ton of utility stuff. It's just going to be really hardy. It's going to have a ton of shields
Sure.
and stuff like that. But I'll keep it this one for now, and I'll hit save and hit yes.
And that's just the kind of ship you will build from here
From
on
here
out.
on out, and I can very easily, and again, this is so important, hit this button, and it's going to go upgrade that ship. It's fine. I don't have to like go be very careful about it. Those old ships are just going to go update themselves.
All the old ships?
all in that fleet
In that
are going to
fleet,
go
okay.
are going to go upgrade themselves. Exactly.
Good work.
Great, thanks.
So let's go a
Robot.
little bit further here. Now, now that you've seen this, maybe I'll jump ahead.
Back to where you were?
Yeah. Oh, actually, let's peek at this observation post really quick.
Research and remotely observe ships upgraded.
Thanks, bud.
Construction complete.
You're good. All right, so I built that observation post. Here it is. This post just hanging above their planet. And I can do passive observation, where I get a little bit of research from it,
Yeah.
which is just like, oh yeah, it's like those aliens in The Simpsons.
Right.
I forget what their names are. Aggressive observation, where we
Like probing.
we probe them, like that's a sheep being zapped up, being beamed up. We can do technological enlightenment.
That's bringing them up?
That's, yeah, an effort is made to rapidly elevate the native civilization of the space age.
Don't do that.
You're trying to turn this planet into your farm club, is what you're saying.
Or, and we can't do this yet because I don't think we've allowed it.
Oh, you can infiltrate.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Like you're going to dress up? You're going to send in a
Yes, that is
fungoid?
literally to dress up like. Well, they're already fungoids. They're just really skinny fungoids.
Oh, right.
Just here, shave you down.
Yeah, what do you need to do to get that?
It just. I think I just have to change the policy. So if I go here, I can go to policies. Whew, there's a lot here. But first contact protocol, is that where it is? No.
Yeah.
Native interference. No, not native interference. Maybe it might be we don't have the thing. Let me actually take a peek at it again. What's it say? Has policy unrestricted native studies.
You do.
Planet owner. One of these must be true. I
They
think
have to reach the industrial
They're not
age.
even. Yeah, they're not in the industrial age yet.
So
So
if
there isn't a global culture to infiltrate yet.
If you brought them up, can you bring them up 1, or they would just go
I think you just
all
have to.
the way?
I think you just have to wait.
Okay.
I think. Though actually, maybe that's not true. Oh no! But the thing is, I'll have made contact with them if
Once
I try
you
to
get to
bring
that
them
point.
up. They're
I
not gonna.
see.
I'm not gonna
You can't
surprise
infiltrate
them
them,
after
yeah.
you. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe an expansion. So I think maybe from here, now that you've seen this kind of early game stuff,
You gotta load
we'll
in
jump
your
ahead a
save.
little bit and at least maybe be able to see a little bit of what the world looks like from this other place. I'll go to here, which is this is the part of the game.
Wait, was that your leader?
I think that was just human. It might have been her. Let's see if she's. No, it's this guy.
Okay.
Right, Jean-Francois Basquet, who was my leader for a long time. I think he's 70 here. He didn't die until he was 118.
Oh, this is mid-save.
This is mid-save.
Okay.
This is the Orion conglomerate. This is This is like, I'd say 6 or 7 hours into my main game.
Oh, wow.
This is the game I was talking about before.
Yeah.
On the Beastcast.
The one that
this
you tried
week.
to draw for us.
Right. Here are those space turtles.
Okay.
They like me pretty well. They're spiritual seekers. And they only are ever going to sort of like me because of me being a kind of a terrible space empire. But I've known them for so long that we're still kind of friendly.
Sure.
And the big reason we were friendly is because we had both been dealing with those space crabs, the ones I showed at the beginning of the game. At the beginning of the quick look. These folks.
Right.
The Rontor. Two. Whoop! Did I unpause? Oh boy! Christ! A lot is happening, even here.
So you lost a thing.
I did. You see this right here, actually, right? Yeah. Okay, we failed. So I went to this planet called Concord, and I was like, "Oh, this place is really cool." And then they said, "These weird space slug guys, like, no, we live here. We live underground.
Oh.
And we're gonna come up and fight you." And I said, "Don't do that."
Well, how'd you say don't do that?
What I actually said was, "You are lesser beings than me.
And then
You should stay underground."
Probably shouldn't have said that.
And then what they said was, "Here's some guns."
They have slug guns?
They had slug guns.
Slugs.
They had slugs.
They were
The slug throwers.
Yeah.
Surface creatures are glorious armies that bested you in battle. Do not. Okay. Well,
And they beat you?
They
That's
beat
just
me.
embarrassing, Austin.
That's pretty embarrassing.
I'm just gonna say that maybe you just weren't as well fortified as you should have
That
been.
is exactly.
You know what I think? You just like
Thank you.
fly in the giant salt ship.
I am.
How do we send in? Yeah,
It's
the
fucking
salt
happening.
nukes.
Just put a bowl of beer out and you've won.
It's. Believe me. It's
Just tie some firecrackers to their
Just drop
shells.
that shit. Oh, that's mean.
That's too much. We have rules,
Nah,
Alex.
man, no rules in space warfare.
Good. This is like me. This is my empire at its worst. These folks down here, again, really like me. They are rough.
Hey.
But they will never like me
Look, just
enough.
because they're the ancient, unknowable gods of space does not make them rough.
Oh, do you
Okay.
mean the Bacterim? That's
Yeah.
such a good name for this. I give them so much. I've guaranteed their independence. I let their civilian ships in where I'm at. I have a non-aggression pledge with them. I have a research agreement with them. I give them military
Aren't
access.
they plus 126 for
Yeah.
liking you?
But they're -2 on this alliance acceptance, and I've done a lot to try to get that up. In my actual current game, we finally
made it?
allied up. And then these are the space birds who are the worst. They really dislike me. They're also a mega corporation, so actually they should like me. I don't know what their deal is.
Well, I mean, corporations aren't meant to like each other,
right.
you know?
It's true. That's true.
Oh, yeah, I recognize these
Yeah,
guys.
that's us from the other game, obviously. Sometimes they say really mean things. They don't like me. They're negative 190.
That's not so great.
The Shantari,
They really hate you. Oh my god.
a negative 1193. They are fanatical purifiers. They think all other alien life is a cosmic mistake.
All right, so that's not even your fault. They're
No.
just dicks.
But here's the kind of amazing
They're
thing.
tiny.
The thing I love about this game is they are, but they're actually, and I could beat them straight up, but I'm kind of far away from them. But I like having them here because everybody else hates
Yeah.
them.
Takes the pressure
It
off
takes the
you.
pressure off of
Yeah.
me. So I just really wanted to come here to show the sector system.
Can you squash this little
Yeah, it's gonna- here.
this problem here?
Squash the beef.
Give me a few seconds here.
All right.
I already have my fleets on way.
Oh,
In fact, I'll raise some here too.
the ships are coming in. So
Yeah.
can you
Let's
show?
build some. Oh, I don't have robots yet. Okay.
Can you show the hyperdrive lanes?
Oh yeah, totally. Good call. So yeah, you can see these hyperdrive lanes.
Yep.
That's the only places I can go. So let me go to this fleet, and you'll see how it works.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're here now, so I'm gonna put these in orbit.
Uh-oh, here we go, slug guys.
Our colony is now administered by a new governor. To
That's
help our
good.
new colony.
All the tutorial messaging is still on because I just loaded in from that other game, I think. You'll see I'm also losing energy credits right now.
Not a lot, but
But every month I'm losing a little bit.
now you're at 0,
doing
so it's just
okay.
stagnant.
Yeah.
Research complete.
God, so yeah, this was a bad time for my game. Let me tell you.
But it's good. It's good to be able to see what the bad times look like.
Totally. So now I'm at negative 16.
That's too much.
That's too much. I'm losing a lot.
Well, you're about
So you got to take over this planet so you can get some of that stuff.
Yeah.
That will help. I'm gonna wait until that other transport fleet shows up. There it is. Let me speed up time.
Do you know what your chances are before you engage in this battle?
Yeah, more or less. Oh, someone made an embassy with me. These guys. They want to have friends with us.
I love to be your friend.
And
Go party in your basement.
3, 4, 5, 6.
diplomatic immunity.
They have 12 eyes. That's a lot of eyes. All right, let's grab these two.
Arguably 10 more than you need.
Arguably.
Arguably.
Let's grab these fleets, combine them. They're also leaders for things like the military. So like this dude is a glory seeker. He's just really good. His armies has more morale and he does more damage. Why can we not? Oh, we haven't declared war. Right.
Really?
Yeah. You can't just bomb people. We're civilized, Vinny.
Okay.
You have to declare war.
All right, communicate
And so,
with the subterranean
Call these
empire.
folks up, declare war, and then say, what do you want? We could say, I want to establish a protectorate. You're gonna work for us.
You just want to give up the planet?
I want them to.
You want to give up the planet.
We've declared war.
War.
We might lose this. Actually, likely unlikely to succeed
Really?
because they have fortifications. So let's bring.
Can you like bombard them a bit?
Boy,
I love it. I love it.
Boy,
This is my shit. All right, here we go.
Let's speed up time again.
Little
Bomb
orbital
the
strike?
shit out of these guys.
Man.
Yeah, it's no
Some
good. for
bunker
them.
busters.
Oh yeah.
Construction complete.
Here's my giant fleet. One of my 2 giant fleets.
That's a lot. That is a.
It's a big fleet.
So did you decide how many ships are in that fleet?
Yep. Look at all these ships.
Jesus.
Yeah,
I don't
that's.
fuck around.
No, you just make sure there's some planet left.
You can do that. You can do a different. There are different ground bombardment stances.
Okay.
So, like there's the limit. There's the light stance where there's a lower chance of like killing people but it'll happen. So you'll destroy the fortifications more slowly.
I see.
Whereas
Is that
this
what you're doing?
I think you need to go
I
full
went limited.
spread.
I'd have to vote in full spread.
All right, I'll go medium spread.
Nobody
Maybe
goes
if it-
full spread.
No,
okay.
listen, that's a lot.
So you're bombing them right now.
Yeah, it's going down.
It's going down.
Can we get zoom in a little bit? I want to see a little more. Yeah.
I'm gonna see like
Can
the,
you hear them?
Oh yeah.
You can see the little
No, I mean-
explosions,
Oh, can you hear
the
them?
screams.
That's gotta suck.
It's gotta suck. And then we got down to 114. That should be good enough. That second fleet coming in too. I'll declare war on someone else just so you can see what fleet battles look like in this too. I think we should be good now. Let's actually slow it down. I want to see it slow.
Would you bomb yourself if you kept that up?
I don't think so. I think
Okay.
you're safe. Ready to
Airdrop?
deploy?
Yeah.
Airdrop these in? Like it's fucking Halo?
Yeah.
There they go.
The highest of
Drop
altitudes.
ships.
See those drop ships? Normal
Hey,
speed.
slugs.
It's been nice.
Fuck you.
Nice knowing you, Slugworth.
Nah, it wasn't that nice.
No.
A pleasure with you always, Sluggington.
And so there's like the ground combat stuff is just very straightforward. It
just happens?
It's just checking those numbers. You can assign leaders to different units. Again, I have that general. And once you have a planet, once you're on a planet if you're on your own planet, you can give your individual soldier units like power armor or different like
wow.
equipment and stuff. Like it gets in there.
You just
But we
marched
crushed
over
these
them.
guys. Yeah. So now I can enforce my.
But there's still a
no, I
native
think this is-
population there?
There's still that native population there, and I will be dealing with them forever. They live here. They live underground here. You know.
Right.
All right.
So I'm guessing the
Force
genocide
demands.
option is not there.
No. I don't think so. Let me see. So it could be,
Oh, boy.
but I'd have to again change that. Our current stance says no. You cannot.
Our current
purge.
stance on purging.
On purging, Vinny. On purging. So I'm going to jump even further ahead to where I just realized I have one that's just I'm at war, so we can see what a big war looks like, and then maybe wrap it up.
What's your stance on the purge? It's okay.
It's okay. Well,
It's
the
okay.
sequel's
Yeah,
better.
the sequels are better. I don't think you're gonna get elected with that kind of stance.
No.
I love the purge. I love it. It's like my favorite movie.
God.
Detan loves the purge.
I thought I had a bigger thing here. What's my current war situation? Okay, so bird assholes.
So this is later.
This is later. Bird assholes are at war with the Bactorians. I finally got these guys into an alliance with me.
Okay.
Bactorians. I'm also in an alliance with
Years of diplomatic work.
centuries, maybe.
Centuries.
Maybe. And these folks up here.
Yeah.
Remember them?
Yeah.
Yep.
And when we started this alliance, let me tell you, they had some more space. It wasn't
You're
just
saying it didn't go so well for them.
did not, but they never asked for help for us. So I don't know what happened. I don't know.
How about the pod poo people?
That's them. That's our friends.
Oh, that's pod poo?
That's pod poo.
Where are the xenophobic
the
jerks?
Shantor? They're here.
Okay, yeah, these guys.
Shantari.
The
Seems like they're
assembly of
doing all right.
clans.
They have
Yeah.
all this space that they can move down. In my actual current save game, I've built this up, so I'm kind of like this weird N here, which is nice. But that means that this big country does not like me very much. I've started to kind of friends up with these folks. There's a lot going on, but right now we're at war. So let's get all of our stuff together here. Let's meet everybody up here at Power Gear. All right. And immediately you should see my money go down because it's cheaper to keep a ship in port than it is to keep a fleet out at sea.
That's a good point.
Gotta feed an army.
And again, you can see some of the things that are moving around that aren't mine are doing it not across the lanes. Every now and then you'll see something like cross this.
And that's a wormhole?
That's either a wormhole or is like that one just came off from there. That's probably some sort of gas cloud thing. Let's see. Yeah, we're space jellyfish. Good. All right, are we all there yet?
Research complete.
Oh boy. Close, 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 close.
Surface tiles on habitable planets are sometimes blocked, preventing
Oh,
their use.
thanks.
Thanks. Yep, got it. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
So how many hours in on this one would you say you are?
This is probably like 12 hours. Oops.
Situation log
Okay,
updated.
we killed something very quickly, I think, there.
Science ship under attack.
Go away.
Something's happened.
Just flee. Oh, wait, no. Is this... Oh, space jellyfish.
Oh, those space
Those are-
Oh,
clams.
Thusu is just going to get rocked here. This guy's
It's a
dead.
spaceship, so yeah, I mean, it's a science ship.
He's dead.
Oh,
He died.
Wait, is his body like floating in the
Oh, he's
the
dead.
void?
He died. I lost him.
Let's
That's
say
okay.
vaporized.
Yeah. All right, we're almost all there.
Can a
just
body
want-
just vaporize?
So who are you trying to fight?
We're at war with this big brown nation,
Okay.
Penthulan.
Penthulan Coalition.
And then also this little group here who were
Are allied with
allies.
them?
Or they're vassals of the
Oh,
bigger
okay, so they're from New Hampshire.
one. Yes.
It's not
Live free or die.
Yep. All right, I think we're all here. One more here. Oh, we're all here. Okay. So let's join up this giant fleet.
Detected.
Oh, no, there's one more coming. That's my allies here. That 3,000 is my allies.
It's a big fleet.
It's a big fleet. And the NPCs are like really good about knowing where your big... I'm going to slow it down. Are about knowing where your big fleet is. Because they'll like, no, yeah, we're going to move in a pack. Like, that's their 3K, this is my 3K, let's do it. I think this other last one is nearby.
Oh, those are your allies.
Those are my allies with me.
And they're just following you.
Yeah, they're gonna follow me
Good for them.
because they know that's the way to do this. All right, zoom in here. 3. Again, let's merge these two fleets.
Did it merge?
They're gonna do it right now. They have to like actually literally merge. So
Oh, like come back.
yeah, look at that.
Bigger fleet, and then you would have to select each ship to unmerge them.
And you could just there's like a split fleet button,
Oh, okay.
which just cuts it
Like
in half
divide it in
really
half,
quick. Yeah.
okay.
I'm gonna not worry about anything except this war.
This gigantic fleet. Is there any?
I'll start moving them back down. Let's.
Is there any tactical advantage to like grouping different ships together?
Totally.
There is. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. So, for instance, these destroyers have long-range missiles.
Okay.
And these like small crystal shard throwers that I got from killing crystal people and researching them, the crystalline things.
It's very XCOM-y.
It is very XCOM-y. And it's actually a thing I realized from the fight that I'm about to go do now in my main game is like lots of long-range fighters are fine, but if the enemy can get in close on them, that's not going to go great.
Okay.
Because
So if they close the distance
they can
too
close
quickly.
it. So what I've ended up doing in my game at home is I've begun to mix it up with like close range fighters who go in and kind of keep them busy, mixed with
I see. So they can
the
pepper them
snipers.
from afar.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
That's a cool looking star. Is she just gonna get in there and mix it
Oh
up?
yeah. This is gonna be no problem. These are all just like little nothing. Is that even a fleet? What is that? That's
a civilian
It's a
ship.
spaceport, yeah,
Austin.
that's
That's a civilian vessel, Austin.
I don't think it is actually. It
That's
has
a
military
spaceport.
power.
That's women and
This is a
children
destroyer.
on this.
That's a single destroyer.
Yeah, get them.
Call it what you want. That's what the
I guess I
newspapers spin it as.
Pretty
right?
sure I just saw a Romulan warbird in there.
Oh yeah, definitely. They got that license,
Do you
right?
pick formations?
Not in combat, but when
pretty
you're
cool
building
looking,
the
though.
ship, you can give it different, like, you can give them different. One second, I'll show you again. These chips here are computer chips or combat chips, and there are some of those that are for defensive formations, some of those for offensive
Weird,
rush
okay.
formations. When you build the ship, you kind of are pre-programming in.
And then it'll do what
Yes.
it does.
Yeah.
They're just going in there.
Oh, it's time to launch these missiles.
Y'all getting a little close to that sun.
Oh, we'll be fine. Yep. This is much later. The space slugs underground. We ended up sending scientists down there to live with them. Anthropologists just lived with those space slugs that
Nice.
we subjugated.
And they just came back.
Yep. So this just plays out. There isn't a tactical battle system, but what there is this screen here, which again I don't want to get too deep into, but like okay, they've inflicted 35 energy weapon damage on me. That's something that I can look at to figure out why is it that I'm losing this fight, even though I should be winning it. That's not what's happening right now. I am
But if
crushing
in that
them.
situation,
And that has happened to me, where it's like, what the hell happened? Like, oh, they were using explosive weapons that tore right through my shields.
I see.
So I shouldn't have a shield, I should rebuild for non-shield stuff.
you are bodying
I am
these
bodying these
motherfuckers.
folks,
You're just
oh my
marching
god.
over.
Yeah.
Will they ever just give up?
So the way it works is there's this like a war calculation is happening all the time.
Like, are they like, hey,
Oh, hey.
you won?
One of just like the random soldiers in that war just leveled up into being a leader.
Richie Scott.
Good job, Richie. Good old Richie Scott. So yeah, they won't ever just be like, oh, you won. It's every battle contributes to a general war score.
Yeah.
And battles against big fleets are the ones that give you the wins. You're not going to win off of like this little stomping I'm doing. But let's just keep, I'm just going to go deep into here. Let's go to...
So at this point, if you wanted to, could you go over and take over their little outpost? Could you send a colony ship over and...
No, I could send my, in fact, I could send
bombers or
my what do you call it? My ground forces to go in and inhabit it and occupy it, but you can't just colonize it right away.
Okay.
Like, again, like that's where different than like a Civ or a
Yeah.
Master of Orion, like it's a civilization.
You gotta put the work in.
You gotta
here.
put the work in. Now, if
Yeah.
you want to bomb them all to death and then purge them,
Yeah,
is that what you want to do?
if you want to raise the planet.
Right, then go for it. But like, that's a conscious choice. It's not just going to be automated, which I like a lot. I like digging into that side
Yeah.
of things. Also, I like that they just have a. Ooh, what do they have there? All right, that's still gonna get crushed. Come on, get out of here.
Like, I want something like this to also have like Eve Valkyrie. Right?
Sure,
Like when
that's the
you're
dream.
doing this, it's like Vinny, get in the
Get
ship.
in the ship. I need you at Zamatron.
Right, and like I'm there, Austin.
Totally. I should note that this game does have multiplayer and like, not massive multiplayer, but like
Hostile fleet detected.
all of these could be players. Inside of
Yeah,
Paradox, they have like a big 32-person game going, and I
bet
haven't
that's
seen.
really intense.
I haven't played it, but my understanding is the netcode has been improved, but I'm not going to vouch for that yet, because who the fuck knows?
Situation log
I want to keep moving. I want to fight their real fleet. I don't want to fight this bullshit frontier shit. I want to get deep in and show them what's what.
You want a big fight.
Yeah.
You want one that'll write stories about.
Exactly. I want to note again in my actual playthrough, I got bodied in this actual fight. So that will
I
probably
want
happen
stars
again.
named in my honor.
Do they just have?
hostile.
But here's what you can see what they're doing. Because remember, they're wormhole fleets. So they have construction ships deep in his territory, building new wormhole fleets or building new wormhole stations.
But
So
that's
they-
their territory, not yours.
right. So I'm fine.
Well,
I
there's
think.
one.
Oh god, he's probably building a wormhole thing up there too.
So is this your entire fleet that's down
The
here?
entire fleet is down
Do
there.
it.
Situation log updated.
Still crushing them.
How's that performance in general? Seems
It's-
like things are getting a little.
This gets to. It's because I'm also in fast motion. If I slowed it down, it would be
Okay.
mostly fine.
Yeah, this seems a little less stuttery.
Yeah, a little less stuttery. You can get in there a little bit.
Yeah, it looks great. Well, a little
It
crowded.
looks okay. More than a little crowd.
A little rush hour.
Yeah.
Hey, excuse me.
I knew.
I want fire.
Oh boy.
Boy,
You
we
can
should have
see-
organized this a little, huh?
maybe
Thank
we
God for
should
those
have all
deflector
just-
shields.
Oh, yeah,
Otherwise,
deflector shields are very useful. I also researched one of the space creatures that had they could self-repair, and so I started building that into my ships so that in between battles they would repair their armor,
Fleet
which
detected.
is really nice. I know they have a big fleet because I lost to it last time I fought this war.
So if that big fleet were to just surface in your area,
Is it here? Nope, not here either.
that is a fleet.
That's my fleet. That's
your
my
fleet.
Oh yeah, here. Is this them?
This is some of it.
Yeah, okay. Here we go.
Hostile fleet.
Let's see what happens.
are you just gonna like
Get at him.
touch each other?
We're hitting each other.
The damage is being done.
Yeah, so
You're doing a lot more to them, it seems like, than they are to you.
actually I'm not sure. Okay, they don't have shields. Ooh, I got in a little close. They don't have any shields.
That's gonna be bad for them.
That's gonna be bad for them. But I'm gonna start losing some numbers soon. I really wish my allies would show up.
Yeah, where are they? Is that? Oh,
Up
they're all the way
there.
over there.
Yeah, they came.
But they're
in-
coming.
I think that they travel through through regular warp lane or warp, not through hyperdrive lane. So they just go
Oh.
straight lines. Look at this fucking mess.
Look for me on the 9th day.
Yeah. See, but I'm not actually hurting them very much.
They'll be here, Austin.
I hope so.
He said he'd be here. He'll be here.
Yeah.
They're kind of taking a long...
That's what I'm saying.
But they're here to do the cleanup work.
You guys want to see the sun a couple more times?
But I think you're winning.
I want to be... this should be done. I just need to get a couple big kills before... Alright, here we go. Fucking finally.
Looks like dicks.
Looks like you guys could use a little help.
Good.
Yeah, thanks.
Thanks, this guy has a funny name, I think.
Slug
I'm gonna regurgitate your fleet into your stupid fucking mouths. How about that?
Jeez.
Yeah.
We did it. We
I'm
blew
a
up the
bird
whole thing.
racist. Deal with it.
Could you turn on him if you wanted to? Like right here?
Not right here.
Okay.
No. Maybe.
Let's not yet.
I don't...
Well, you're done, right? You just take out that fleet, or...
Don't insult. Come on.
No, I can't leave the Alliance while at war with them.
You can't.
No.
Okay.
Maybe that's a late game technology. I don't know.
You appear to have won that.
I crushed that, actually. I bombed the shit out of this planet now. So, do you see all this stuff?
Yeah.
This
loot?
debris? Yeah, it is. It literally is loot. I can send my science ships here now. Hey, go study their technology. Go see what they are all about there, and get some of their tech.
While I bomb the heck out of this.
Well, I bomb their home planet.
Is that their home planet?
I think it is. I mean, if it isn't, it's damn near close.
It's pretty populated.
It's a totally built out place.
So if you did the light bombing, would that infrastructure and all the resources pretty much be there?
There's a chance. So I think it's small chance each month that a population dies versus
Medium chance.
medium chance, and they can't work. So actually I'm gonna go here because they're locked to unemployment. This is like bombing Britain in the war. Just like, well,
yeah,
day-to-day life is just not.
their war machine's gonna come to a halt.
And then if you did full ground support,
Hostile fleet detected.
whoa,
Oh.
Fleet engaged.
Where are they?
they sent. This
I don't think this was the right move.
Beak of Red. Listen, he's unyielding. That's really sad.
Oh no.
I think unyielding says you're not allowed to retreat.
it's somebody's like son or daughter that's like, I'm gonna kill you!
Alexander!
You should just retreat from
I'm
him.
gonna slow
He should
down.
be
Look at
the
this.
one who won the war.
Yeah, let him have
Make him
it.
a hero.
Oh, this is just
This
sad.
one's for you, Aunt Polly.
I'm gonna follow his missiles in. You think they'll even land?
I don't know, man.
Sir,
That
we
man-
all knew this was a suicide mission. This is for Fidget. The planet Fidget.
Planet Fidget.
Updated.
Yeah, we won that one.
Did he just blow up?
He blew up. He didn't stand a chance, guys.
That's
Get back to bombing.
he was the one.
He was supposed to be the chosen one.
They sent in Ender.
God. Yeah.
Hostile fleet detected.
Who?
Hostile fleet detected.
God, stop it.
no.
This is so sad. Please stop doing
They have
this.
nothing else. You're just bombing their planet.
I know. They should just give up.
They
should
must have
just-
like a factory somewhere near,
They
right?
definitely have another one other thing somewhere. Here's my landers. Coming on in. We'll win this war and then wrap it up, I think. Yep, okay. Land those armies.
What's your like war score?
It's at 39% right now.
So could you talk to them and be like, hey,
won a battle somewhere, maybe.
You've definitely got the advantage there.
Oh, yeah.
at what point can you be like, hey, this is over for you?
So I could go right now and negotiate and say, okay.
Just give up these planets.
So I have a 33 score, which means I think I can say. Let's see. I'm trying to remember which way it goes. I think this is like the. Right now, I could get just this one thing. I think I could establish that the thing as a protectorate. But if I keep, which
you
fuck
keep
that.
going.
I want to keep going.
Obliteration is the only option.
It truly is.
Do you know if that would work the same in multiplayer?
I don't know. I don't. Yeah, I don't know.
All right,
if,
so they're
there they
landing.
go.
Take your shit.
Yeah. I actually don't know how their armies are. Their armies could be better than mine.
Seems like maybe there's more of them.
But at least you got rid of their fortification.
Totally.
And could you keep softening them up from up here, or that part's over?
You know what? I think I could. Maybe I can't. It's not doing that. I wasn't on the right thing. Yeah, because it'll prevent them from regenerating health between days.
Okay, and you're not taking your own guys out, right?
Not as far as I know.
Your guys' health is going. Oh,
A bunch of theirs are just
There we go.
dying.
Yeah.
And then this number, you'll see this 36 should start jumping up once I occupy it.
Oh boy.
Who'd they send?
That's
Okay, that's all right. 223.
That's what you get for, espousing bird supremacy
Yeah.
throughout the universe. That's not how we do
Yeah,
things around
55.
Down
here.
up to 55. Again. Oh, another. Oh, Kristen. Kristen Maloney. Good job, Kristen.
No.
No, I can't. Okay, it'll go up to 100 eventually by continuing this path, basically. But I think that's it. I think that's oh, last thing, which is...
Okay. Oh, yeah,
I just want to show the sectoring stuff so that you can see what I'm talking about there.
Oh, like the thing you talked about in the beast.
So like, yeah, here is I'll do manage sector. This is the Utopia sector here. It's really easy to do this. If I just don't want to deal with the planet weight anymore, or I can't do this. That's my home base. But if I say like I don't want to deal with whatever's happening in Ruchba anymore, add it to that sector. Add it to that sector. The governor of that sector will deal with it.
And so you said you had like 3 planets that were combining in some kind of strike, and they had popular support because they were in the same sector.
And so you just went straight
I'll
gerrymandering.
just do it right now because I'm a bad person.
You just turned it into a Chicago political district.
So here you can see all the different factions. There's a lot of factions. The basic faction is loyalists.
This is within your empire.
In my empire. Within my empire, there are 127 population units. As an abstract, imagine this is 127 million people, 127 billion people.
Billion,
let's say. 55 billion are just straight up loyal to what I do and say.
That's not bad.
I guess.
I mean...
There are the indentured workers. They would like emancipation, which is fair. That's a fair request to have. And there are 15 million of them. A lot of those are aliens. And they don't really have any real political capital by themselves. They need someone else to help them out. Anna Rossi here is one of these
Separatists.
Separatists. She was a group that I infiltrated. I did that like observe, infiltrate, take over. They weren't thrilled with that, but they don't have many. I got it. It's loading in. Okay. Remember when all this happened? Okay. Okay. The Independent Utopia sector has like not very much support, but Val Petrid's first rebels. These are the xenophobic
They got some support.
spiritualists. Have a lot of support, and they're striking right now, which is why I'm not making any money. Everybody wants money.
Break it up.
And if they keep doing it, they'll eventually start rioting, and then they'll eventually throw a rebellion and become an army on the planet. And try to take it on all of their planets. And that is this entire sector here. And the first thing I thought was like, oh,
now that we have explored some of our
let me just
new colony along,
where is it? Val Petrid sector, managed sector. The first thing I thought I should do is just get rid of these like really valuable sectors, and then I realized it costs influence to remove systems from a star sector. You can't just do it willy-nilly. But what I realized you can do is, and again, the thing here is that they have a ton of support. And every turn, there's a good every month there's a 10% chance that they will get 21% more support.
Okay.
That's like fast. Like if you're a politician, that's a pretty good movement.
That's
to
a bad
have.
groundswell.
So what I'll do instead is be a huge dick, and I went into the Utopian sector and said, all right, well, you guys just take this one, take that planet from them, and you guys get this too. That's all you. And then, what if I go in again and I create a new sector and say, yeah, you two and oh, I can't do that one because it's far. There we go. And now that one is a separate sector. That's the old bounty sector.
You kind of fucked up that one sector.
Who cares?
Yeah, I know.
Like, again, just like real gerrymandering, these two things should not be in the same group as Rontis. They're in different nations, effectively. There's a whole star bridge that separates them. They don't have the same interests. The people in the Linegal system over here in Garashim, they're just, they're weird underwater aliens.
Hey, what are the people in the SCAT system?
I don't want to talk about the people in the SCAT system.
They're now part of this district.
I know, but
The Fighting 17.
They're the ones who
They're
put those Batman odor comics out there.
Yes. There's it's lush and there's high gravity in the SCAT system, which is not what you want.
Shit really kind of sticks to the ground, is what you're saying.
It really
So
does.
you broke up these
these
planets that now they don't have the support?
And then, like, again, I'll just zip through time really quick. you can see, again, that was at 32 a second ago.
Yeah.
By the end of the year, they'll be gone.
Well, they're not even on strike anymore.
They're not even on strike instantly, because how could they be? They're not
unified.
They're slowly losing their support, their population
because they're
is falling
merging
apart.
with other factions?
Because they're being assimilated into the rest of the universe.
That's
the rest
rough.
Of life. So that's this game. Like, I'm really enjoying it.
And look at all that stuff you still haven't even
right,
seen.
in this save, I haven't seen any of this shit.
That's some Spiral Galaxy.
Yeah.
Sure, the other one was Spiral? Maybe it was on...
It was a different kind of
I
spiral,
think it was a 4 spiral arm, maybe, or maybe I just did a different thing. Stuff on Sour, they didn't find the thing they were looking for. I found these recently. I really want to send a science ship up here, but I can't quite reach it yet.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
this is
look at
like
this shit.
ancient alien technology.
Yeah.
Oh, there's...
Like they were building a Dyson sphere, or at least a Dyson ring.
Dyson rings, at least, right? It's a little one. I gotta get up here and take a peek at that.
Yeah.
There's all sorts of cool stuff.
Nothing
happening.
in the center of the galaxy, no like
that I've seen.
mystical...
It's just not here. Though so one of the things that is in this game is, in order to keep the end game interesting, they have things that just get introduced in the end game based on risky technology. So for instance, I've been building robots a lot. None came up here, but like, if I go to one of these planets I have, let's say, let's go over here. Let's stay away from scat. I've been building these robots, and robots are great because they're always happy.
They don't have to eat, I
They don't have to eat. You just build them. They cost minerals.
They never rebel. They don't get sentient.
They never get sentient.
They never get sentient.
I started researching higher productivity robots.
Sure.
And it just starts saying, this is a risky technology. Hey, heads up. This is maybe not as safe as you think it is.
Have you read sci-fi?
And I watched a player's map. They went through like 1,000 years of play or whatever. And at one point, one of the empires in the bottom right just changed its name to like something.
The Geth?
Yeah, basically the Geth. And they're like, oh, it got bigger and bigger, and then took over half the galaxy. And there's lots of things like that in this game, of just like exterior threats that come out of bad play, or like risky maneuvers that sometimes not even from you. Just like this guy at some point could research some shit he shouldn't be researching, and then Reapers come in from out of the galaxy that you all have to deal with.
So you haven't lost the game here, but like...
No, I haven't like gotten crushed like that.
Do you know if you did, could you continue watching this just to see what happens with your world?
I would love that. That would be really great. I know that you can continue playing after someone wins.
Okay.
So even if you win, you're like, I'm going to keep playing. I want to see how this all turns out.
Right, because it seems like you become so invested in all these
Totally, because like,
things.
oh yeah, like the space assholes. Like, where I'm at in my home game, this group has splintered off into another side group, and they're like a little bit less asshole-ish. And the reason, I'll just say the reason that happens is because, excuse me, these population units are all kind of unique. So for instance, these folks are xenophobic and fanatic spiritualists. This pop is just the spiritualist. He's not xenophobic. And if I moved this guy to a place where it was around my people, he would start to take on some of my traits. That's the ethical drift. And so bit by bit, the ethics of your cultures can change and move around. Like
Will they get influenced by neighboring cultures?
Yeah, totally.
Oh boy.
Totally.
It's one of those walls.
Build no walls. Like that's how you go down that path. That's how you get there, and that's the terrifying thing. So that's Stellaris.
That's very cool, and this game is out soon.
It's out
next week.
Monday, I think, or Monday or Tuesday. It's out the 9th. I'm pretty sure it's $40 on Steam. Let me just double check.
I can check for you.
Check for me real quick. And again, it's thin. It feels thin in a few places. Because it's just
thin is definitely the thought that came to my mind.
It's weird because like I know it isn't, but like for instance, there's no espionage system in this game, and I don't think that's something that you need to have.
It's $40.
But that does feel like something they would add in a future expansion.
I can't wait for them to add it because I bet it'll be really flavorful and cool.
They do have a couple of different editions, but I don't know what those editions are.
Just like
is there DLC already?
Oh yeah, it started with like a little bit of extra portraits for different alien races.
Oh, I see.
There's some real basic cosmetic stuff to start.
Yes, they are definitely they'll figure it out, trust me.
Okay.
And by get you, what I mean is I can't wait to give them money for stupid new alien faces to be in this game.
Oh, it's a soundtrack. Okay, so you can get a soundtrack, you get your exclusive alien race.
Alien races, yeah.
And then the Galaxy Edition just has like a bunch of what you'd expect from soundtrack collector's edition stuff.
Right.
A little novel.
Yeah, there is a novel, which is weird because
Yeah.
like there aren't dedicated species in this world.
Yeah, you get your Stellaris novel ebook if you want.
Good.
Okay.
I only play with the in-canon races.
Oh, I see what happened. I didn't realize this. The Popdu broke off of the Zanir Galactic Confederacy, I think, because
Where were you?
I don't know, because look, they're also Zanir, like ethnically Zanir.
But their governments are completely
They broke
separate.
away from a democratic utopia to form a star empire. Good job.
Things are tough in that sector of the world.
It's true.
You know, it's a lot of weird arbitrary lines.
That's why I like
drawn.
it down here, just me and my space turtle friends. You know.
Thanks, Austin. This is
a hell of a
very
game.
cool.
Vinny and Alex, I see in you a nexus of warmth in the cold void of space.
That's just not true.
I'll put my pants back on.
Thanks for checking out Stellaris with me.
Thanks for
you.
showing it.